Hello students and welcome back. So in today's lesson we are going to learn about the estimating numbers. Okay, so before learning the estimating numbers we have to learn to round off a number. So we have to know the rule of rounding off a number. Okay, so let's take an example. So suppose this is a 5-digit number. In this number, suppose we have to round the number in the hundreds place. Okay, so to round the number in the hundreds place, what we have to do, remember the rule of 5. Okay, the rule of 5 is that which number at which position we have to round off, we have to look at the next number. Okay, so here we have to round off at the 100th position, so we have to look the next number, that is 2. Now the rule comes. The rule of 5 is that if the number is less than 5, if the number is less than 5, then the previous number, means this number, will remain same. Okay, if the number is less than 5, then this number, means where we are going to round off the number, thus that number will remain same. Otherwise, if the number is greater than or equals to 5, then 1 will be added with the previous number. Okay, so this is the rule of 5 for rounding a number. Okay, so in this case, if we are going to round up the number here, so we have to look the next number. So the next number is 2, which is less than 5. So this number will remain unchanged. So it will remain unchanged, or it will remain 3. The previous numbers will remain same, and the remaining digits and all the remaining digits will become 0. Means where at which position we have to do the round off, from there the next digits will become 0. Okay, let's take another example like 3, 5, 7, 4. Okay, again this number we have to round at the 100th position. Okay, so if we have to round the number at the 100th position, we have to look the next number. This is the next number. So the next number, according to the rules, if the number is greater than or equals to 5, 1 will be added with the previous number. Okay, so this number, we have to look at this number because we are rounding at 100th position, and so that we have to look at the next number. So the next number is 7. So 7 is greater than or equals to 5, that it is greater than 5, so 1 will be added here. So 5 plus 1, that becomes 6. This will come here, and all the remaining digits will become 0. So this number is rounded to 3600 whenever we round off this number at its hundreds place. Okay, I think you understand the rule. Okay, so now we are going to learn about the estimating numbers. So first, estimating sum and differences. Okay, so let's take some examples from your book. Okay, so here is some examples, that is one A number 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 3, 8, 9, 0, 3. So estimate the sum. This is sum we have to estimate. So what is the purpose of estimation? First of all, we need to know the purpose of estimation. You know that this kind of addition, to do this kind of addition, we need few minutes. For me, I think it will take 1 minute, or for you it will take a little bit more. Okay, so but using estimation, we can roughly estimate the total value of the sum without doing any practical calculation. Okay, without doing any calculation in the pen or paper. Okay, so the estimated value, this is the actual value, so write the heading as actual value, and here the estimated value. So the estimated value of this two numbers will be what? See here, there is nothing mentioned that at which position we have to do the estimation. So this is the general rule. If there is nothing mentioned at which position we have to do the estimation, we can choose by our own. Whatever we wish, we can choose. But the best way is to make maximum number of zeros. Okay, so maximum number of zeros means all the last 4 digits will become 0. Here also all last 4 digits will become 0. So for that we have to estimate at the highest place value. So this is 5-digit number, this is 5-digit number. So we will estimate to the highest place value. So this number is the highest place value, is at the highest place value, that is 10,000 place. So the next digit we will see. Remember the rule of 5. The digit is less than 5, so 1 will not be added. So the number will remain same. So 2 remains 2, and the subsequent all the digits will become 0. Okay, and here the next digit is 8, which is greater than 5, so 1 will be added. So 3 plus 1, that is 4, and the remaining digits will become 0. Right? I think you got it. Now do the addition. So that is 6, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this calculation, you see how easy to calculate this one compared to this one. Okay, and we roughly got the answer. So this is the use of estimation, to quickly calculate, to quickly get the value, to quickly get a rough value instead of an actual value. Okay, so this is the process of addition. Okay, similarly subtraction also same, but what will you do if we have two different digit number? Like, take an example. I'm taking an example. Suppose 5, 3, 4, 9, 7, and we have to add 255. This one. Then what should we do? Here also we will convert each number to the highest place value. Okay, round off each number to its highest place value. So its highest place value is 5, that is in 10,000 position. So after estimating, this is less than 5, so no 1 will be added here, so it will remain 50,000. And this one, the highest place value is 100. The next number is 5. The rule says if the number is 5 or greater than 5, then 1 will be added. So it is 5. So 1 will be added here. So it will become 300. Okay. Now add these two, that is 50,300. So this is our answer. So addition and subtraction follows the same rule. Okay. So you will try the subtraction by your own. Okay. Let's take another example. Like the previous two sums we have done using the general rule, means where it is not mentioned that at which position or at which place value we have to estimate. But if it is mentioned, then let's take an example, another example, like this number. These two numbers we have to add, and it is mentioned that estimate the sum at thousandth position, So the 1000 position is this and this, so we have to estimate the value. So as it is mentioned at the 1000th position, so we have to look at the next number. The next number is 5, so 1 will be added here. So 4 becomes 5, and the remaining digits become 0. These 3 digits become 0, and the previous 2 digits remain same, 57. The same here, we have to look at the next digit. The next digit is 1, that is less than 5, so no 1 will be added here, so it will remain like 79,000. Now we have to add these two. As in this case, the estimated position is mentioned, that is 1000th position. That's why we have to do the calculation practically. Otherwise, in case of estimation, if it is not mentioned using the general rule, we do not need this kind of actual calculation. We can calculate it in our mind. Okay, so 14, 5, 6. So this is our answer. Think you understand? Okay. Now estimating the products. The maximum use of estimation is used in products, because after doing the multiplication of two numbers, we are getting a very large value. So this is the maximum here. The maximum use of the estimation is used. Okay. So let's take an example. Like a number is given 749 multiplied by 23. So if we actually multiply this number, it will take some calculation and it will take some time. So to reduce the time of calculation, we use the estimation and get a rough value. So for that same process, that we have to find the estimated value by rounding each of the number to its highest place value if no position is mentioned. Okay, so here the highest place value is 100 plus, the next number is 4, so it is less than 5, so 1 will not be added, so it will remain 700. Okay, multiplied, this number is 2. Okay, this is the highest place value is here, that is tens place, and the next digit is less than 5, so 1 will not be added, so it will remain 2. Okay, so to get the result, what we do? We do the multiplication, that is 700 multiplied by 20, that is by 0, that is 0, 0, 0, again 0, 0, 1, 4. So our answer is 0, 0, 0, 4, 1. We will do this multiplication. No, this is a very wrong method. So for that, what we will do? Simply 7 2s are 14, and how many zeros are there? 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2 and 3 zeros we will put there. So we will get our answer. So this process is similar to addition and subtraction if we are using a general rule. Using the general rule means we have to estimate, we have to round up each number to its highest place value. Like here the highest place value was hundreds place, so we rounded off to nearest 100. Here the highest place value was tens, so we rounded off to the nearest tens. Okay, so our last topic is estimating quotient, means division. For estimating quotient, we have to understand the concept of compatible numbers. Compatible numbers are the multiple of divisors to its nearest rounded number. Okay, compatible numbers are the multiple of the divisors. Okay, so let's take an example, then we can easily understand. So suppose we have to do a division, 41,580 divided 28. So if we are following the general rule, according to the general rule, we have to convert, we have to estimate, we have to round each number to its highest place value. So if we round this number to its highest place value is 4 and the next digit is 1, so this digit will remain unchanged, so it will become 40,000. Okay, and if we round this number, so it will become 30. But we can easily say this division is not possible because by 3 this number is not divisible. So for that we have to round the larger number to nearest to such number so that the division is possible. Okay, so for this purpose what we do, instead of making this to the highest place value, if we change this number, if we estimate to this value, then the division will be possible here. So instead of rounding the number to the highest place value, we are rounding to this value. So the next digit is 5. So if the next digit is 5 though, so 1 will be added here. So if we add 1, it will become 42,000. So we can easily say 42 divided by 3. This division is possible. So we can easily do the estimation, and 42,000 is more nearer to 41,580 instead of 40,000. 42,000 is more nearer to this. Okay, so this will be better estimation. Okay, so the division we can easily say 42 divided by 3, that is 40, and there is 30, there is 10, so 10 will be get cancelled, so remaining 2 zeros. Okay, so this is the process of division. The remaining questions given in your exercise, you are going to try it by yourself. Okay, so I think there is no confusion in the estimation. So that's all for today's lesson. Thank you.